Hey folks, Squilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as Italy. I love how large our name is. The Soviet Union name is probably a little bit longer, but our font size is almost the same. And considering we started out as a little bit of a boot here, that's pretty damn impressive. I'm feeling pretty confident right now, although again, the United States haven't entered into this yet. And again, my allies are all shit. Look at this! Look, what? Chinese United Front faction. Oh, they have their own faction. Interesting. So Japan is getting their ass kicked. Completely useless in the Axis. Germany really didn't do much. I had to go and take France. I'm still not taking Denmark. Look back. I think it was like 6 episodes ago. This very battle was happening. Just make some goddamn Marines and take Copenhagen already. What the hell's wrong with you? Urgh. It is an early build. Maybe the AI isn't there yet. I don't know. In any case, we're using that to abuse the hell out of them at this time, so that's good for us. Meanwhile, we are moving. We've got some fronts. Everyone's got some actions going on. I'm pretty sure we've got a pretty solid push going on across this front line. We could actually edit. Oops, I got a right mouse button to drag it that way. No reason we can't do that. You're active. Great. Team Green. I don't think Mr. Green has any actual offensive lines currently. So we're going to set up something rather like that. And again, you are active, which is good. Mr. Pink over here, you've got an offensive battle plan, and you've been assigned to it successfully. Excellent. Over in Turkey, well, this is no longer the Turkish front. Really, I'm going to move the Marines over to the Italian theater because we are going to try once again to invade Malta. But I think we're going to do a bit better. We've got a giant garrison going on in France. We're hoping to bring down some of the resistance. Squashed out good once and for all. We'll see if we can pull that off. That would be nice. We're doing a similar sort of thing. I think this army here, this is really Greece. And we're going to do some Greek resistance squashing over here. We could consider, I don't know how actually expensive it is. That's an interesting question because we didn't unlock MPs, right? Let's say my normal infantry, if I were to go and add MPs, it actually boosts our defense, breakthrough, hard attack, soft attack, and of course gives us a boost to suppression, more hit points. We lose some organization, and additionally, 500 manpower, 40 infantry equipment, and 10. I don't think we want to do this. I'm going to reset this. Maybe what we do is we make a duplicate of the border guard and call it police. Again, fairly lightweight division that explicitly has military police attached to it. Just a slight variant on the border guard. And we build a few of these and we add them to whatever army is garrisoning somewhere that's got some resistance. That's probably worth doing. Suppression isn't as high with these guys because it's actually a lighter weight army, but they've got pretty good bang for their buck. I don't suppose they're just MP. No. No. Okay. I mean, we can even consider shrinking this division. Just make it a super lightweight division. That's interesting to consider. But, I mean, what the MPs do is they add 20% suppression bonus on top of whatever you've got as a base. And with that in mind, maybe it's not so bad to just add this to my major thing. And it's actually, that's a pretty big drop in organization. -10 is huge. So you really, I mean, you've got the hit points and everything. You've got really good defense. You definitely don't want MPs to be attached to anyone who might ever attack. So, okay, we'll do that. We're also going to change the symbol over here to maybe like the down arrow. Trying to see if anything else screams MP to me. The M? Sure. Alright, we'll save that. And we'll train some police units. Say 3 at a time. And we'll get you to spawn in Paris. Oh, it's got to be... Oh, right. Never mind. We'll get you to spawn... up over here in an otherwise empty province because it'll make it a little easier to see. If we check our army list over here, again, we're sorted by army. Two of these are not assigned. Oh, these are the two in the coast. You know what? For simplicity, I am going to assign you to an army. There we are. With no particular commands. Because you're really just garrisoning this area. But that's okay. Now it means when I sort by army here, you're not going to be one of the ones without any assignments. And these are all just Spanish troops, which I really could move around a bit. And I probably should, especially if I'm going to sacrifice them, say, to clear out some French areas. You're on autopilot, which, you know, might be nice, but why don't you go and pop all this stuff? Thanks. All right. We're actually having trouble pushing out over here, which is somewhat unfortunate and kind of surprising. L8 tanks. New light tanks have just finished being researched. Glorious. Some point we will go to you know, we'll probably keep going through the heavy tanks, but for now I'm going to be quite happy just upgrading my current tanks, my light tanks to this. The speed works out pretty well. We don't win or lose based on, you know, the strength of our tanks, really, as far as I can tell. It's mostly gross strategic errors. I will grab the next level support weapon, because it would start to suck if our infantry fell too far behind. Because we may still need, oh, we've got air inferiority over here, because we don't have anything going on yet. Meanwhile, our Marines are still very slowly making their way over, which is fine. Everything will be ready for them to go once we're there. We're doing some bombardment stuff over here. Just like literally what we've got. If we made a new air wing, it would just be close air support. This is literally how bad our situation has gotten fighter-wise. And actually, we just lost another one there. Crazy. Ridiculous. Absolutely terrible. Alright. Resistance map mode. Ah, that's almost been purged. So with that in mind, I wonder if I may not need that many police divisions. You know what I could do? They're already equipped, right? They're not particularly experienced. How do you not have anyone already deployed? You need like a base amount? I'm just going to make one go. Why can't I deploy these as is, actually? I'm kind of surprised about that. Alright, you. I am going to remove you and move you in here. For some suppression there. Okay, so it does not take much to actually suppress an area, so I should have been doing internal garrisoning earlier. What? Purple. What you up to? I literally have no idea. Let me delete your orders. Assign you to this front. Tell you to go kick some ass. And go. Halt your current moves. There we go. Oh, except you guys. Go there. Clean that up. Thank you. Ireland joined the Allies. Oh my god, Ireland is not neutral. That is shocking. So Germany, what are you working on? Wunderwaffe. Alright. Soviet Union, anti-capitalist diplomacy. Oh, that's good. Imperial glory. Listen, Japan, your imperial glory is basically nothing here. On the basis that you suck. Just don't start anything with the USA. Please. For the love of conquest. Okay, you're still moving here. Marconi-class submarines. Glorious. And these guys are all too far ahead. I might want to get cruiser tech. I mean, you just go destroyers and battleships? I don't know. I think that's okay for now. We'll just come back to it. 41, I could get the next level of mechanized. Or actually, the first level of actual mechanized as opposed to motorized. Which I think we are going to need. It's probably worth picking up. We gotta finish doctrines at some point too, but we're not ahead of time on some technologies now, so... I put all the pinks over here. Oh! That's green, actually. Well, you know what? That's fine. Let's take care of this stuff. Here, you start moving out. I got confidence in you. You can do it. It's okay, buddy. I have faith. You. Come here. take care of that. Thanks. All right. Meanwhile, up here, yep, we've got a little bit of a presence on the Soviet front. Wouldn't be able to hold long, but it would be able to hold, I think. At least fight a bit of a delaying action. How is the revolt risk going on in Greece? It is gone completely. So that means that Teal Group, I'm going to cancel your orders, and instead you're going to garrison here, here. Wish you could overlap both at the same time. Here, and I get this right. Oh, there's quite a bit actually. And there might have been that too. Here, try all this. It's actually all area we'd like to legitimately defend as well. Low manpower. Only 500,000 left in the bank. How are we doing over here? Yeah, still a little bit of stuff going on. Low supplies. Yeah, but they have no supplies. You can just go and crush them. Damn Yankees. Get out of here. This is nationalist. Yeah. Okay. And we're still advancing a little bit over here. And can we dogpile this guy? And here, are you guys still moving? Barely. Ah, sea wolves! Alright, more naval experience and more submarine model stuff. Good. You know, maybe it will be our job to set up rocket launching sites off the coast of France to bombard the hell out of the UK. Attritional containment. Ah, bonus organization, and we will finish up with infiltration in depth. Recon companies gain more reconnaissance, and yeah, we'll have to, how are we doing on support equipment? We've got it, so let's make sure. So you've got recon, you've got that. We could consider some anti-air, and actually, I think I'm going to have to. It takes anti-air equipment, which we're not producing right now, though. But yeah, we might just want to add more ground-based anti-air. We can get rid of this template completely. And then Marines are just going to have that, which is fine. Okay, I think we're okay. What's this? Faction members justifying war goals. German Reich is justifying against Liberia. Sure, you go nuts, buddy. Meanwhile, how are my Marines? Are you ready to go? Yeah, we don't have naval superiority, and we're going to give you the best possible general. And then we're going to take our Navy from over here. Group you up. And you're going to give us the intellect that we want, but also go and patrol over here. We're still working on bombardment, although I don't know how many stuff we have left. Yeah, we've got some. So we'll wait for the Navy to get out there. And then we'll start on the invasion. Meanwhile, purple group. How you looking? Eh, you're still theoretically moving. Alright. Beige there. Green, still working your way over there. That's fine. France, yeah, air superiority. Construction. What's the latest things that have been blown up? Brittany, Lorraine, and I'm suspecting mostly based on resistance. No, buildings bombed 6.2. And that's in the last 12 months. But no, actually even recently there's been some damage inflicted. So we'll have to figure something out. And honestly, the thing to do might be to rush the anti-air stuff up there. Because otherwise we're just going to keep losing factories anyway. And radar? They don't have any radar. Let's do something like that. And then what we have to do is get all this stuff to the top. There we go. And then we'll need some fort defenses as well. Sure, I think those are troops we have to manage because it says expeditionary forces, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, that's all been polished out. Great. So now purple division over here. You're going to get... You've got no orders whatsoever. Okay, good. I mean, good-ish. You are going to get positioned on this front. I realize that's going to be mostly desert and really shitty, and I'm sorry. And then you're going to beeline French West Africa over here, and I'm going to tell you to initiate right away. More Americans. Denmark finally capitulated. It took forever. God damn it, Germany. So terrible. So terrible. How are resources? Still a little low on oil. Yeah, I don't really trust importing from overseas. Only trade up to 23. Yeah, we'll have to build some more synthetic oil places as well. Okay. Police, border guard. You know what? I realize it's going to represent a waste, but the border guard, I'm going to go ahead and give them the MP. And anything else I want to give them? No. Save that. It's going to take a bunch of material. But I'm going to try to use the border guard to do a little bit more actual military policing. You guys are not actually moving. Not all of you, anyway. 16 divisions. You should be getting there. Although you might be... Yeah, that yellow means we don't have enough supply there, so that's why they're hesitating moving forward. Which is entirely fair. Meanwhile, Yellow Army... Oh, there you go. Declared war on Liberia. Well, good on you. Yellow Army... Yeah, you're going to focus on finishing this little bit, and then we'll get you to do something else after that. Green Army, you're still working on this stuff. So you'll polish that up, and then we'll keep pushing south. When we take South Africa, we'll probably ignore Madagascar. I don't know. And then we need just wicked amounts of garrisoning or something. I don't know. I have no idea what we're going to do about the UK. Interesting, though, that Ireland did join the Allies. We could look into maybe landing in Ireland first. Not that that's a real stepping stone, because there's not an actual strait crossing here. So I don't know if that would help us that much. Alright. Let's try to get that anti-air there. Start defending our stuff, because they're definitely sending bombers. Okay, meanwhile, let's take care of our invasion of Malta. And if we get that done, we can move all our fleets to France, or all our air wings to France. Go, go, go. Definitely still some airplane activity. They do have an airport here. Is that new? Did we not know about it before? Did it just get built? I'm pretty sure they did not have an airport before when I was looking at some air attacks. I think I was actually being attacked from over here. They may have built an airbase on Malta, though. But maybe it's always been there. Taking this out is going to be massive. I still don't see anyone there. There might literally not be anyone defending Malta anymore. And there isn't. That is gargantuan, gargantuan, gargantuan. I still have that move in there, but you must be done. Okay. What kind of threats remain over here? Like right now? There's some stuff here, but we control the Suez. There are no friendly ports or air bases that can reach the Mediterranean. Like, no, sorry, friendly to the enemy. So, I guess it's all perspective, right? They don't have any friendly air bases or ports left over here. We do have this occupied, right? Why does it still say there's this move? Controller. Owner. Yeah, it seems kind of odd to me. But yeah, you're done, right? You're good? You are good. Wonderful. So, my fleet, you're on auto repair now, which is great. You're going to be on search and destroy. I don't want you to patrol, because that might be risky. You're going to search and destroy this. So anyone who's trying to come in here. And I'm going to keep you together. I'm feeling good about that. It's just a single destroyer. That's fine. We don't have to worry about that. That is such a relief. I can't even tell you. So these are all unassigned, but aren't people I care about. So, oh, no, 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 no. Okay, well, I guess these are border guard units here. Is that the idea? All border guard units. So I think what you're going to do is join the teal group over here for some resistance busting. Although, oh no, the resistance has all been busted here. You know what? I changed my mind. Instead, you guys are going to get assigned to a new group. Whatever. Sure, it'll include this division. I don't know, that might mess things up. I'm going to pop you out. So, just this group. No, you're already in an army. You're going to be assigned to some police work in Greece. That's it. Something like that. Yeah, still a fair bit of resistance over here, but not as bad. Let's check our construction. Anti-air is starting to come down. Enemy bombers lost. This is in the last 12 months. Let's take a look at the last month. We still lost a building, but we did kill some bombers, and that's without any... that's just static air defense. Now, my airplanes, all these guys, are all going to get positioned in an air base. Say right here, behind Paris. Ile-de-France Air Base. Perfect. Which is a cap of 2,000. Still building fighters. Focus actually on interception. I don't know if the other wings need commands, really. Naval bombers. Actually, just stay home where it's safer. All we care about is the active fighters right now. Assembly line production. Nice. We have increased our production efficiency cap, which is really, really good. We're going to want to build oil plants. I don't know if we need, like, the level 3 unlocked. We've got level 2, and we're not even really using it. Engineering-wise, I think some encryption would be good. Oh, god damn that USB thing. Okay, yeah, the air wings are going to complain if they're not assigned. So... no, it's fine. I'll just ignore you. Who cares? This is literally all of my planes right now. Really pretty weak sauce. We are trying to build fighters, right? We are. Efficiency, yeah, that efficiency cap. Look at that, we can get up to 100%. And the C202 is the latest design that we've got access to. Yeah, it'll be a while before we get the next one, but we do have 50% speed waiting for us when we get there. That's great. I'm wondering if I want to set, like, a second assembly line for these fighters. I mean, there's so many things that we need. We don't have a level 3 artillery or anything. Nope. And we'll still put it to good use. Light tanks. Oh, you have to start producing L8 tanks. Darn it. That's what I forgot to do. And we don't have mechanized yet, so you're okay. The B-88 is still our best close air support, and we're not really looking to produce them. And the interwar bomber is still our best bomber. We've got it in there as like a token thing, you know, so it doesn't bother us, and that's all. Yeah, you're producing Infinity Destroyer 3s, which is good. Infinity Battleships 2. Actually, you're going to switch it to just one of those. And actually, even the Battleship 3, I'm just going to ask for one. Because I want to reassess after that's done. So I don't think they can bomb me anymore. Right, and our ships are out. They're working that. How many civilian factories are we sitting at right now? Only 127, probably because more have been damaged and or trade. Still need oil. Got actual naval combat going on here. Yeah, they're mostly running away. It's nice to see them running for a change, though. Alright, let's take a look at Africa's situation. Purple, lots of movement, including forward movement over here. Nice to see that. Yellow's not doing anything. I think yellow... Yeah, you're going to be doing some unrest management over here. And also just generally guarding the coast. You're going to... Garrison... Let's not care about the desert areas quite as much. It's a big job for you. Don't get you started off. And then... Oh, we got an ace. Nice. And then over here, that's looking really good. And yeah, all of you guys should be attached to this front line, and then we'll put an offensive line of go and get rid of... Actually, trash that. This is your front line. And go. Alright, Greece. We got just teal garrisons trying to keep down the resistance. We've got our defense over here. That's looking good. France over here. Military factories still being sabotaged. Brr. And do we have any unassigned troops that are not part of another group? Indeed, we do. Colonial division here, which I'm going to add to France over there. I mean, I guess I could take all of these. It's not an easy way to select everything unassigned. Like, I literally can't box select them. Well, I guess what I could do is I could... Oh, I'm too far zoomed out. No units. Do something like this. Deselect all the armies. So these guys, who are just sitting around, go to France, man. Naval battle? Yeah, we keep getting in skirmishes over here. We keep spotting submarines. Now, I'm wondering if we had destroyers in a separate pack, if they might be able to find the submarines a little bit better. But the problem is, I don't think I think that sounds a bit too risky. Can I join you to a fleet this way? I think I'm just moving you. If I select you and select this, can I merge you together? There we go. As long as they got close enough. More destroyers will probably help with this. Yeah, we don't know the exact position. We're not actually engaging them, so we're going to get spammed by those notices over and over, but not actually get to do anything about it. I could move... Actually, that's a pretty good idea. My naval bombers... I'm going to move back over here. And I will get them to bombard the Western Mediterranean. Since it's not doing anything else, and there shouldn't be any fighters over here, they should be able to help bombard in every one of these encounters and maybe scratch a little bit of paint. You're just going for naval strikes. Thank you very much. Yeah, actually, I think that's a really good idea. Meanwhile, how's the unrest over here? Still kind of shitty. You guys become detached. Go sit. I don't know if it matters, but go sit in the victory point zone. Same thing. Detach you. Send you right over here. Detach you. And send you over here. Right? Right. Sabotaging those stations is a pain in the ass. Now, I mean, they don't destroy them outright, and they do a lot of things auto-rebuild over time, but it's still a giant pain in the ass. In particular, I'm going to move the civilian industry repair up again, with the hope that, although, well, these are the oldest ones that have been damaged, with the hope that they get rebuilt, and then they actually accelerate the rate at which we produce some more. These are military factories. That's less important, though. So I'm going to move up any civilian factories that are almost fixed. Not good enough. Whatever. Secret weapons! Alright. Well, we'll have to take a look at that after. Jet engines as well. Maybe we can do something really cool with that. You know, I suspect that'll be like a 43, 44 kind of thing. But if we can start running missions over here. The other thing we'll do is we'll probably max out some of these air bases on the front. But that's quite far. We've got a naval invasion in East Africa. Seriously? You guys. Form new group. Grab this general. I think it was over here. Just make your way down here for now. Actually, let's do a strategic redeployment to here. And turn off the strategic redeployment button so I don't see it again. We'll get in position. When they land, we'll form a front line and then set up an offensive line. And see how that goes. Now it's in the central Mediterranean that we're fighting people. Well, unfortunately, you can't set... Oh, that's the fleet. Unfortunately, you can't set the air wings to cover multiple areas. You can only cover the one. Meanwhile, nothing yet. Oh, one of our aces died. These guys are moving down, so we'll just have to remember to recheck it, which is a little bit annoying. Meanwhile, you guys are still making offensive moves. Great. And over here, I don't think we are. Actually, these are Nationalist Spain units. Just in case you need extra help over there. And... see if we can't keep grabbing these ports. You guys are making offensive moves, right? Just barely. Still clear over here. Oh, Italy just schmooved. Why did we just schmoove? Did we take something or lose something? I don't know. Still kind of looks the same. Yeah, we're having to deal with the rest of the Middle East at some point. I should probably fabricate some claims on Saudi Arabia. Doesn't matter what I claim. This one on the basis that it's right next door. And that seems to make the most sense. We'll be able to take a new advisor soon. Look at that. How exciting. Wonder if I should change the occupation policy. Less resistance growth, you know? Yet less manpower. Less factories. Ugh. No, I'll leave it where it is. With the hope that it's a happy medium. There's another naval landing happening here. No chance that we intercepted this stuff? They're submarines. I mean, we're supposed to be looking around for a reason. Let me do this. They'll automatically try to move back after, but... I want to get some extra dudes over here. Did we just, like, learn about it? Because we're not seeing the invasion happen. The other thing we could do is get some ships over here. I don't know. Are they just making me paranoid for no reason? Yeah, these guys will reshuffle in a minute, which is, I guess, fine. Ooh, improved infantry equipment. So that gives us a bonus to, like, all the soft attack, basically. We're almost at weapons 3, but we're not there right now. I think I'm good holding off on that. I'm good holding off on that. Anti-air is probably good. Oh, do we seriously getting their discount on rocket artillery now because of the secret projects? Hold on a sec. Land doctrines, we're finishing up. Naval doctrines, we're quite far. Destroyer sub detection. You know what? There's definitely subs operating in the Mediterranean. It would probably be quite handy to get that up and running, especially since we've got the discount. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I'm okay. Some people don't like the night-day loop. Maybe I should turn that off. Because it doesn't actually help me. I don't pay attention to it. It is, like, useful to realize that, you know, time is passing and all that, but maybe I'll just keep that off. Okay, I don't think this ever happened. Yeah, it's canceled. They thought about it and then changed their mind. So you're going to go back to the teal so-called Greece thing, which is actually more the Egyptian blockading him. Is there anything I can do to make my life a little easier? There we go. Prince of Terror, that's what I want. Effects of partisans on us, minus 25%. Boom. Prince of Terror, love it. Alright. So it's still 41. I mean, it's been a year and a half since we took France. We're finally stabilizing things over here. We're hoping to get the construction back underway. And fixed. How's the air situation over here? Enemy bombers lost 524. We lost 160 fighters, but didn't even lose a full building. Alright, Najed. That's fantastic, and more bombers. Excellent. How's our radar coverage over here? Yeah, it's not that high, actually. And we are looking to build some more naval combat going on over here. And I don't think it's for realsies. I don't think we're actually catching them. Any troops kicking around, waiting to be assigned somewhere? Yep, quite a few, actually. Oh, yeah. But you're doing your job of defending certain territory. Same thing with all these. Okay, so I haven't, like, built new troops or anything. What is... Oh, cool. Equipment detail. Nice. Alright. So you're going back there. Are we going to go to war with Saudi Arabia right now? Probably. You know what, this teal group? Congratulations. I'm going to switch your instructions. You're going to do that. And as far as I can tell, Riyadh is the only victory point here. Support weapons 3. Nice. So your offensive line is going to go there. And support weapons does not require us to change anything, right? They're just one kind of support equipment. Yeah. So they're just better now. Good. How's the industry? Yeah, we could get more extraction. I still need to be more oil stuff. And we've got the boost. Oh, people are not going to be happy unless we nuke some things, right? The problem is to drop a regular nuke, you need full air superiority over an area. So I think instead what we're going to do is we're going to use rockets. We're going to use rockets to bombard France. UK. Can I build rocket test sites now? No, I need the technology first. Okay. That's okay. We got enough stuff in the queue anyway. Still want to build probably naval fortifications up here. And we got our bombers out there and everything. because that's the damage we did to them. Did last hit. So we actually... Or is it the other way around? I don't know. Shot down. Now, they shot down one of my dudes. I did do damage to something. Alright, well, I mean, you know, stuff's happening with those bombers. Alright, available war goal. Probably this is just going to be a one-sided stomp. Some troops are still getting in position now. I may as well wait. Plus, they'll get a little bit of a prep bonus. Make this a little bit easier. But we should just be able to run directly there. Low manpower. Yeah, and it is dipping. Oh, London. Now, I mean, part of it is because our intelligence isn't accurate here, but... Okay, well, that's a little narrower number. Somewhere between 5,000 and 7,000 airplanes that the British have. I have 500. So they have 10 times the Air Force. Crazy. And they're still doing some bombing runs over here, although we're blowing the hell out of their bombers. At a cost of some fighters, yes. But it is working. I'm wondering if we do start a second line of fighters. Back on the artillery. Oh, the infantry equipment's actually coming along nicely. I mean, there's lots of things we need, but what the hell? I don't think we've got enough air experience to really make it worthwhile doing another model. Let's do that. Send you to the top of the list. Okay. We're going to try to pump the hell out of fighters. Sabotage. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. So you got a garrison all over there. But yeah, it doesn't spread out. I don't know. Hit this button to toggle this mode or hold control. Then select one of the highlighted fronts. Yeah, that's just assigned to a front. Or the edit mode. Problem is, how do you get them? Ooh. Hex rings. What's the best way to get them to manage this sort of activity? Because some of these places aren't getting any people. Although it might just be just a lack of numbers. That's entirely reasonable. Alright. I think we'll want to consider getting level 2 radar stations up here. To get even more air dominance if we can. Like defensive, obviously. Although it also gives us more information over here. Oh, more civilian places being sabotaged. Yeah, that's really rough. That's really rough. It might be worth just going to the gentlest occupation, but we're already gentle. Screw them. Also, screw these guys. So as soon as the war starts, you're going to initiate your war goal. Everyone should be in position and ready to go. Jet engine effort. Nice. 50% bonus for jet engines. Very good. Well, I guess we'll grab the carrier effort because it'll unlock more stuff. And let's go to war. Probably join the Allies right away. And that's okay. Heading straight for Riyadh, and we should be able to stomp that. And then what's nice is we can take out some more UK territory. That's really what we're doing it for. Although out of curiosity, what you got for oil? Only 3. We'll take some from the UK over here, which is nice. We might as well just go in, stomp Yemen and Oman as well. I mean, what the hell, right? Take that, get a nice even border. Bit of complaint about supplies over here. Yeah, it's pretty legit. $127 factories. Yeah, the ones in Ile-de-France keep getting blown up over and over again. Alright, then I'm going to put it down to the bottom. Because it's clearly likely to get sabotaged again. And honestly, if they just run out of factories, then they won't have anything to sabotage, so that'll be fine. Plus, some of these others, they might be up for actually being fixed properly. Alright. It's nearly the end of 1941. So, what's USA working on? Fund the Navy. And what's Japan? Shitty Japan. We can't hold anything. Army innovations. Okay. I mean, I got a lot of things wrong with my setup, but I am, you know, the only one who's doing any ass kicking in the Axis here. Alright, we are fighting here, which is good. You guys are in defense, which is fine. And over here, I don't think we've got an offensive line for you anymore. So let's draw you one. It goes like that. There was a skirmish there, but... And hit play. Okay, good stuff. Keep working on it. Now below 500,000 manpower. Training some more of these border guard units. Because right now, it's just defense and holding a whole bunch of territory. These border guards here are going to get added to the France garrison. Especially since they do have the MP. Maybe they don't. But there's still more bodies over there to provide more presence in a few different areas. Prince of Terror. Come on, man. Help us out. I don't even know if partisans are what we're dealing with. There you go, Yemen. Yemen and Oman will be right after this. Very fast because they're small, but also because of the global tension. The war tension is dramatically reducing that. Oh my god, I've gone way over again. We're going to put a cut in here, folks. Thank you very much for watching another episode. I mean, we've gotten things under control now. The only question that remains is, can we build up something that's legitimate enough to A, take out the UK, B, defend against an invasion by the United States, and C, what happens with the Soviets? I don't know. German Reich has war goals against them. Please don't declare, and I bet you that's what's going to happen. Germany's probably going to start to declare on the Soviet Union anytime now. And that's going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible. Everything's going to go to poop because I'm going to have to move 1,000,000 units over here. I'll probably have to join the main front as well. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for watching. See you next time.